You're watching the ACC on ABC. And welcome everyone to ABC College Football Primetime. This is kickoff week presented by Modelo. And this historic kickoff weekend continues with a rivalry with a colorful past, renewed tonight with another meaningful game. Number 6 Notre Dame and 10th ranked Miami opening the season here at Hard Rock Stadium. But not on this play. It's another quick pop. That's a Malachi Fields who lost the football, knocked out by Justin Scott.
Looked like that ball was starting to come out. It is right there off the left hip as a result of that big collision from Scott. Did he secure possession is something they'll also look at, but it does look like ball is just starting to slide out before his backside is down on the ground. Let's take a look right here. Oh, right knee down, but where is the ball at that point? Looks like it's already moving.
On 2nd and 5, a little hesitation on the handoff, and Fletcher's knocked back by Kingston Viliamu Asa. The transfer from Texas to be the kicker. And trouble with the snap. Picked up by Dylan Joyce, who's the punter, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Back, it was an okay job by Joyce trying to corral it, couldn't do it, calls the fire. And a massive moment for Notre Dame defensively.
And get first downs. C.J. Carr gets blasted behind the line of scrimmage by Big David Blade Jr.
Talent, but clearly not on the same page with his center there. And the unblocked defender Blay makes the play in the backfield.
For a unit that led the country last year in total offense, 537 a game. Fletcher bouncing off would-be tacklers. Don Schuler, a rare missed tackle. They're 0 for 3 on 3rd down. They were best in the country last year, 56% plus. Back, here's Malachi Tony. First down inside the Notre Dame 40.
And how about this route? Look at the quickness in and out of the break. Inside, back, outside. Remember, you know you're going to get man when you're playing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Right at that young freshman and challenging him on his first college snap.
He's covering C.J. Daniels at the bottom of your screen under pressure from Viliamu Asa. And it is caught! Malachi Tony! A touchdown!
By Tony, seeing his quarterback move off the spot. Look at how he flattens the route. Comes back to the ball, secures the catch, and scores it. And how about Carson Beck? Just a great job moving in the pocket. Slide to your left, eyes downfield. Throw a fadeaway jumper and drop it in the bucket to the talented true freshman. Tremendous poise there by Carson with the delivery.
Finds some holes, running to the right, has a first down for the 44 of Miami.
Attacking just 3 guys on the right side of that Miami team. There's not enough guys. There's 3 blockers on that side, plus they get some pullers involved with Knapp rolling around.
But Price got plenty of carries. It'll be more on Love this season. Completion and a first down. Micah Gilbert got stood up after he picked up the first down. It was Xavier. 2nd and 10. They are in field goal range for the new place kicker, Noah Burnett. Room outside for Price. Jadarian Price down the sideline. Banged across the boundary and out of bounds just short of the pylon. Carr forced back. He's back near the 30-yard line. Bought some time and throws a touchdown. Micah Gilbert. His first touchdown and the first TD pass thrown by the redshirt freshman C.J. Carr.
This is just fantastic. Look at the defender's eyes. Thinking run, I don't know why. They kind of fall asleep, and as a result, Gilbert is right there, 3 or 4 yards deep in the end zone, right against the sideline. So just a poor job.
Carson Beck will use the time at the line. Now he steps up and throws. Good catch by C.J. Daniels for a first down. He likes to send the running back out in the pass pattern, and he did there.
And this was very nicely done too. Throw just a little bit inside, but it allows you so much freedom if your back is out. Steps up, attacks the line of scrimmage, and throws a well-timed pass. Just
36 yards, 12 for 19 total. Under pressure, off his back foot, up for grabs, and caught! C.J. Daniels, a tremendous one-handed catch. But I guess you could say that was on the money.
I mean, that is an unbelievable catch. Now, he does bobble it a little bit through the ground, but does the ball ever touch the ground is the question. Goes up with one hand, pulls it in, but watch it now. Does he get it into his body? Does it ever touch the ground? From that angle, I don't see any ball meeting the grass.
C.J. Daniels played all of last year at LSU after 3 at Liberty. He had 42 catches for the Tigers, but did not have a touchdown catch. Check out a one run to a different run. But he has much more flexibility here, and he's done it very well. He's on target for another first down. Elijah Lofton, the tight end. Carson Beck hit it off immediately. Fletcher busts through a hole. First down inside the 40. They are in field goal range. Plenty of time. Malachi Toney out of bounds at the 9. He was hoping to pick up a block downfield from Marty Brown. Brown down to the goal line. They're trying to push him across. Fans think he has scored. The officials haven't raised their arms yet. Touchdown.
So hard to tell in the scrum whether or not that ball does cross the plane. The fact that it was called a touchdown on the field is massive.
Jeremiah Love has 4 carries. It's C.J. Carr carrying the ball effectively for a first down to the Miami 40. Given a pocket, hand fighting, and what a catch! Malachi Fields.
And what a catch by Fields, just extending those fingertips, and he's a guy that has to get going.
Is the running back on the left hip of C.J. Carr. Love a lead blocker for C.J. Carr. He got blasted short of the goal line, but he got the first down. Second and goal at the 1. Aeneas Williams is the running back. He collides with Carr, and they still score a touchdown. Jordan Faison. Tammy Carr watches her son throw his second touchdown pass.
Miami had really been selling out by pinching and crashing those edge defenders. So what do? They try to move the quarterback. We were asking for the quarterback moving to his right. They do so with a little loop pass. Not great execution in the backfield as far as the relationship between the running back and the quarterback. They collide, but it doesn't matter. Carr delivers a strike to make this thing very interesting in the fourth quarter.
Miami up by a touchdown with 13 and a half to go. Carson Beck was given a pocket, but he took too long, and they take him down. Boubacar Traore, who's been a big factor tonight for the Notre Dame defense. The first sack of the game for either team. The fake to Love. They throw it out wide. Batted around and intercepted. Ruben Bain Jr., the defensive end, wound up with it. And a 15-yard return.
When you chase the ball, good things happen, and that's exactly what happened for Ruben Bain. Gets tipped up in the air a couple times into the awaiting arms of the All-American defensive end. It's great hustle to get out there and try to make a play, as you can see it from the progressive pylon cam.
4 out of 10 on third down. Last 2 possessions, 3 and outs for Miami after those impressive touchdown runs. They keep it on the ground, not wanting to risk a turnover in field goal range. Some of the crowd doesn't like that call. Kick it, says Mario Cristobal. Now they have an unsettled kicking situation. They brought in 2 transfers. Bert Auburn, for a long time, had a terrific career in Texas. He faltered last year. Carter Davis, who won the job in training camp. He's played 4 for 11 at FAU. First field goal try of the night was an errant snap. All the extra points have been fine. This is for 38 for Davis. And good. Something they still have not won in 21 years in the league, and they probably would have been in the CFP, almost certainly. But the defense much better tonight, as we say that wide open Malachi Fields, and swung out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Pulls it down, and he takes a heavy hit from Mohamed Touré and did well to hang on to the ball.
Massive collision by Touré. Just puts that right shoulder right into the side of C.J. Carr, right in the rib section. Man, that is big collision by Touré.
This is a 39-yarder. From the right hash mark, Tyler Buckner is the holder. Returning holder for the Irish. And that is right down the middle. They brought Drake Bowen up the middle. Beck was wrapped up, got it off, pushing and shoving. And no flag. Leonard Moore and Malachi Toney.
And pretty good rush this time around the right-hand side. And Carson Beck does a pretty good job of stepping up and avoiding the tackler. Kind of throws up a prayer, and Toney almost runs out.
Love is the running back. He goes out in the pass pattern. He was open. Carden throw it to him. Wide open is Raritan behind the defense and run down inside the 15-yard line. All of a sudden it's shades of last year for the Miami defense. A total bust and a 64-yard gain.
And this is just a huge mistake from Mo Touré. He's trying to kind of hit and collision Raritan, but he loses him. And this is the first real bust we've seen.
Carr, designed quarterback draw, touchdown. Is that still Riley Leonard wearing the number 13?
Well, running the football is a game of numbers. Well, you have 7 guys in formation for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. There's only 5 Miami Hurricanes in there by Notre Dame.
Under 2.5 to go. Back deep ball. They tackle the receiver, and there's a flag thrown on Christian Gregg. On Keelan Marion. Marty Brown. That is going to be close. The play stays alive, and he's going to get the first down with the extra push. But this is from 47 yards to put them back on top. They have not trailed tonight. What a kick! Good! From 47. A Fort Lauderdale native, spent his whole career right down the street, and you couldn't hit that one any better than he hit that one.
That thing might have been good from 65. He hit that with such adrenaline.
Carr under pressure, throws it as he was being sacked. Akeem Messidor was there for Miami. They're going to rule that an incomplete pass, and Carr is very fortunate that's the case.
And if you watch Bain, I mean, he gives a great right tackle, turns him around. Messidor gets there first, but both ends collide on Carr, who very fortunately is able to somehow get rid of it as you see him push it forward.
He did. He threw the ball before he was down on the ground, it seemed. Let's bring in Matt Austin. What do you think, Matt, as the officials are still talking about this?
Well, I think it's definitely a pass, but is there a receiver in the area? He's definitely in the pocket, so it doesn't matter where the ball lands. If there's nobody near it, that's grounding.
And they have just thrown the flag. 2nd and 17. He's going down again. Akeem Messidor. Reuben Bain there as well. These terrific defensive ends have taken over on the last couple of plays, and time expires. They're going to give Notre Dame the play, or are they? Now the official on the far sideline is stopping the play, and the game is over.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't speak, let them look right